not that, Dave. It's oh, there's people here already waiting. They love
here. John Woods, Tracy.
All
That's
right.
Great.
Oh, TikTok is still here. The TikTok people are still here.
Wonderful.
And so they're there. But I'm telling you, this new introduction thing is just wonderful. We got so much to talk about. Dave, did you see my post, the TikTok about Donald Trump with his war chest, $375 million?
Yes. I saw that, but that's also one of the Dispatch articles.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why. Okay, I did that.
But listen, let me just tell the folks this. So for lunch today, and I know nobody cares, but I want to talk about it. So I love vegetables. I mean, I'm a vegetable lunatic.
Do you know how to say it correctly?
Vegetable?
Vegetable.
No, it's not, no. Whatever
that
is.
It is.
Listen,
it is.
So I had this real nice piece of tuna steak. So I grilled that. And then I started out with a little spinach, you know, and I'm like, okay, I'll have some spinach and I'll add some green beans, cut green beans. So we had the cut green beans. And then all of a sudden, before I knew it, sliced beets were on the plate as well as some black beans I had sitting in the refrigerator. So black beans, green beans, spinach, and sliced beets along with I'm telling you, I wore myself out with vegetables.
Could you, if you could make me a ringtone, vegetables for dinner, I would just love it. I'll pay you.
You know how to say vegetables.
I say it like that all the time.
You say vegetables?
Yeah.
With a D? Like doofus?
You
say with a D.
honey, are we having vegetables for dinner?
Oh my goodness.
Normal. It's got to roll off your tongue. All right, we got to go do
look. First of all, I just want to say thank you to all of our subscribers and our readers and our followers that have given us wonderful testimonials. We're going to slowly put those out. You'll see them posted on there. We're not going to name your names, but you'll see your initials. You'll know who you are. Okay. And I just want to say thank you. They were wonderful. Unbelievable.
All right. Dave, we got a lot to do, so can we start the show?
Sure.
All right, the first story on the Dispatch, the lead story. All right, this is from the Dispatch. You see, Trump says Intel Chief Gabbard at Georgia FBI raid to keep the election safe. We've been covering this, and this is going to be one of our film shows. We're going to talk about that. Anything new to add on to this, Dave?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we just put out on all of our platforms on Facebook, on X, on Truth Social. We just put out a big Fulton County update where it has come out just today that Secretary Gabbard has said in a Senate deposition that it was the President Trump, who asked her to go and be there and keep an eye on things.
Okay.
So we didn't know that before, but we do now.
All right. So we are updating people. Now, I know we didn't rehearse this beforehand, but I want to talk about the, how can I say this? The video today shows how important Tulsi is. I mean, I had no clue. I hate to say I had no clue, but okay, who's over who? The CIA director or Tulsi?
No, Tulsi's over them all. She's DNI. She's the director of national intelligence. So the director of the FBI reports to her, and Justice. And but the director of the CIA and the director of the NSA both report directly to Tulsi Gabbard.
Okay, this is new to me, but can I play this video here just to illustrate it? Okay, here we go.
In 2004, a 17th, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence was set up to oversee them all. Those include the CIA, which collects and analyzes foreign intelligence to inform policymakers, the NSA, which mostly monitors foreign information systems for signals intelligence, collecting data, including cell phone and email traffic, for intelligence and counterintelligence purposes, and sometimes sweeping up information about Americans in the process. The Defense Intelligence Agency, which focuses on foreign military intelligence, the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, which charts and maps the physical Earth and human activity for national security purposes, and the National Reconnaissance Office, which designs, builds, launches, and maintains U.S. spy satellites. Then there's the FBI's Counterintelligence Unit, which helps protect the American homeland from foreign intelligence operations here.
Okay,
Right.
I love that.
Hold on a second.
Sure.
Think about this. Prior to that being set up that way, all those agencies and directors, they were all like individual and operating autonomously.
Right. And now, when I say how big she is, okay, the former one, the DNI, under Trump in the first administration, now flipped over to the CIA, Radcliffe. So now they flipped.
Right.
So the old boss took, if I can say, not a lesser job, but an under them job.
But I think it was critical because even with Tulsi coming in, Radcliffe had all of that information from the first term, right? So he was able to relay that to Tulsi Gabbard now.
Right, and we're going to cover, this is long. This is the second day in a row we covered this story. We are doing the film version of this where we go into it deeper because of all these things where Radcliffe used to be in her position, and then now he's in the under that position, so to speak.
That's right.
Okay, so we are following this story carefully. We'll bring it up to you. Don't forget with the dispatch, go to georgemagazine.com, sign up, and you get these stories. Here's another story.
Hold on, John. And the other thing is, guys, if there's any particular happening in the news that you guys want covered on a regular basis in depth and daily follow-ups, just email us at info@georgemagazine.com and let us know. Because, see, we're putting out those Fulton County updates because there's just so much misinformation out there about what's going on. So we're cutting through all of that. We're giving you accurate and truthful, verifiable information so you can decide how it goes on your own.
Okay. This is another story we're following. This was also from the dispatch. I believe it was the second story on there. Here we go. Now, we're going, Trump is just going down the line here. This is Colombian Petro. That's their president. I think it's a president. Yep. President Petro. That's So they're going to be talking, right? Is that what's going on?
Do you think that name is on his birth certificate?
Petro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just, petroleum. Never mind. Yeah,
I know. It seems like if you're going to have a president, like you better have some oil in your country. Okay. Suffice to say, Trump is pissed at Petro, correct?
Yeah, because he's another one that we know that a lot of the cocaine is coming out of Colombia into the United States, and the president is trying to, cut that way down. And Petro is like, he was giving Trump a hard time. Then after Maduro got taken in, Petro's attitude changed. So now he wants to come, he's going to be at the Oval Office and they'll be shaking hands. And
this is what Petro pissed off Trump with this video. This is from 11 months ago. Here we go.
Donald Trump reacting to the news that Colombia had blocked planes carrying undocumented migrants from delivering those individuals back to their home country, and Trump now retaliating with tariffs and threats of more tariffs. He said in a post on social media, quote, "I was just informed that the 2 repatriation flights from the United States with a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed to land in Colombia. This order was given by Colombia's socialist president, Gustavo Petro, who is already very unpopular amongst his people. Petro's denial of these flights has jeopardized the national security and public safety of the United States."
Okay, so in other words, they did meet today? Okay.
Yeah, they met today. William, we'll be doing a follow-up on this, but this is the article that went out first thing this morning, so we want to talk about it here. So stop interrupting with these facts.
No facts. Okay, anyway, so that's what's going on. But this is par for the course. Donald Trump invites them in, right? And they're like, he had to make what is that? With Maduro, you have to just like, hey, this is how it's going to be. And everyone seems to be falling in place.
And let's not forget, before they have the presser in the Oval Office, right. There's other rooms to the White House, like where
right.
where
they talk more frank.
Right. Secretary Rubio takes them and lays out to them how it is.
All right. Everyone, in this part of the show, we just take 1 minute. I'm going to pause mute myself, and I just want to say hello to some friends here on TikTok. Hold on.
Yeah. I got them over here on Facebook. All right, William, we love you. That's great. Yes, we knew. Let's see, who else? Stella. All right, Stella. Ginger. All right, Jeffrey. Wonderful. Donald. Yes. Robert. Let's see. Martin. All right. Boy, you guys are fantastic. Tracy, of course. April. Phil. We love you, Phil. Great job on everything. Let's see. All right. This is a good gang here. It's a good gang. Yeah, there's just so much going on. We Diane, Robert. Good. Teresa. So there's just so much going on. We're doing the Fulton County updates. We'll do the silver updates, which are very important and how they relate to the economy, the dollar, and what's happening there. Copper the same way, because copper seems to be emerging as the next thing that could have a real serious surge if silver gets too expensive. Because if silver gets too expensive, while it's good for people holding silver coins, what that means is manufacturing is going to be like, we can't make a profit with this. So they're going to switch over they'll start switching the copper. And a lot of people already are. Microsoft is already doing it. Switching to copper. So that's the story.
Dave Blaze, I'm back. Let me play this just so people know how to get the dispatch, okay? And then we'll get going. Yep. All right, here we go. Hey friends, I want to tell you about the dispatch. Some of you guys already know about this, but you're going to love it. Basically, every weekday morning, you get emailed to you the day's leading stories, curated personally by me, Dave Blaze, and the rest of the George Magazine team. Very simply, it goes into your email. You can browse them very quickly, find out the day's top stories so you can get on with your day. So go to georgemagazine.com. You'll see there the dispatch link in the menu. Sign up, and then every weekday morning before 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, you get this email in your inbox, and you can read it, know what's relevant for today, and get started with your day. All right, everyone. Really quick, besides getting the dispatch, just so you know, we have a couple of big stories that we're going to cover today. Is Trump's war chest, and we'll talk a little bit about Melania Trump and her debut there. But this one is a story, Dave, with children and the internet and how social media affects them. Oh, you know what?
Yes,
let me show you.
yes. And by the way, this was written by a professional therapist who is also a writer here at George, Darren Williams. He did a great job.
Okay, let me kick it up from the dispatch. Okay, Dave, if you get the dispatch, you can see this and click onto the article, but it's a dopamine trap. And very interesting, because I did, obviously, I read I read it. This is how people get addicted to the internet. Yeah. And I never realized it. I have the clip here, but one of the tricks that they use, anyway.
Well, the biggest trick, one of the biggest tricks, and we see this with the MAGA Black Pill Influencer Network. It's the never-ending story. It's always there's always the cliffhanger, constantly the cliffhanger, And that is, we see it used on X by these people all the time.
Right. And that causes people to say, oh my goodness, when you're constantly saying, hey, it's going to be this happening, it's going to be this, and it never happens, but they never get called out for it. In fact, Bongino said that. He's not the same way. This is the other thing, guys. Even on let me just tell people here on TikTok, because it's really interesting, because I felt the same way when I watched TikTok. I'm a fan of TikTok. Like I love it, but I didn't realize that this video is what they're doing. Okay, this is the slot machine thing we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Interesting.
Right at the very heart of all this addictive design is a concept known as the slot machine effect. That George Magazine article we're looking at calls this the single most powerful tool in the entire digital playbook.
So, this effect is powered by something psychologists call variable ratio reinforcement. Sounds complicated, but it's not. Think about it. When you pull down on your feed to refresh, you have absolutely no idea what you're going to get. It could be nothing, or it could be a viral video, a message from a crush, anything. Because that reward is so unpredictable, you just keep pulling the lever.
Dave, I'm shocked, because it's like that. I mean, it's like sometimes there's no news at all. Sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, what's happening?
Yeah. Darren's article is absolutely spot on, and it can be applied not only to the online addiction, right, and doom scrolling and so on and so forth, because that's how they get you with that. But I'm telling you, also with these narratives that you find on social media, that, somebody all of a sudden in the morning, you go to you're looking at your feed and somebody's posted, tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day.
Right. And what Bongino did with it is, right, Bongino was saying, like, these things never happen, but they never go back to the same people and say,
right,
hey, and they still listen to him.
And they still listen to him, because it's that, and as Darren points out, it's that dopamine hit. It's because it's like, and then once in a blue moon, something will happen. Now, the person that's saying, oh, something's going to happen, they don't know. They don't know anything. So, but by chance, something does happen. Then they say, see, I told you something was going to happen. And then the people are like, oh.
Right. And I just want to tell the friends at TikTok, someone called it the sorry disease, but, it's with this, go to Project Looking Glass, projectlookinglass.org, and then you can see, at least when we say things, it happens. Okay.
Right.
Let's do this one, because I did the video on this today.
Yeah.
All right, Trump fans, you could stick around for this one. Trump's huge cash haul. GOP can defy history. And Dave, this is for real, because $375 million, most of it's the super PAC, some of it's a campaign, but this is the war chest going into the midterms.
Right.
And it's a huge amount of money.
Yeah. It is a huge amount of money. Now, I want to just tell people, don't get sidetracked by Democrats winning special elections. All right, don't get sidetracked by that, because they just won, a big special election in Texas, in a very red county that should never have happened. But because our people, for whatever reason, don't go out to vote in these special elections, the Democrats win. However, if special elections were a bellwether to how the main election is going to turn out, then Joe Biden would have won in Kamala Harris would have won in 2024. But she did.
This one I want to tell everyone about this. In 2016, when I was part of the campaign taking pictures, the Republican Party was like...
Hold on a second. Yeah. There are those that dispute that and say that you weren't the photographer for Trump.
Right. Okay. Besides being dumb as all get out, we have a publication coming out soon that shows all the insider pictures that was never seen before because it was hard at the time. No one saw it. Anyway, it's coming out. Just go to georgemagazine.com and be like, what else are you going to say?
All right, so go ahead.
Okay, the interesting thing, Dave, is that now, don't forget, this is just Trump's money. The RNC, which also collects money, now Trump controls them. When I say that, he says, listen, we need to win this seat, we need to win this seat, so they can have more assets, but this was not like this in 2016. So this video that I'm about to show you is from like 10 years ago, okay? This is good.
Weeks before he's set to become the Republican nominee, Donald Trump isn't feeling like the life of the party.
Well, it's almost, in some ways, like I'm running against two parties. But
yeah, no kidding.
I'm not sure it matters because I think we're going to win.
Trump is now openly complaining at his rallies about his past rivals who are refusing to endorse him despite signing a GOP loyalty pledge to support the party's eventual nominee, a document Trump agreed to himself.
So Dave, this is the difference.
Yeah.
You know, they're working with him now because they're all aboard. Before they weren't.
And Trump is in a very, very strong position because the president is always the head of the party. Right. But he's not a weak president. He's got a strong grip on the whole apparatus.
Right. Dave, what was the I don't you probably don't know the exact number, but in the midterms with other presidencies, how much, that's why it says a historic, how much is it like in the midterm they always flip there? It's like,
so only 3 times in the last 100 or 150 years has the incumbent party won in the midterms. Only 3 times.
Yeah.
So that's unbelievable.
Okay, really quick, and then I'll do the one about Melania here because I want to tell people on TikTok that I just did a TikTok and on Facebook. Could you believe it that it was 375 million he has now, but when he was running for president at this time, 150 million. So he has more in his war chest than if he was on the ballot.
Right.
And that's what he's going to put. Go ahead. Yeah.
I said more than double. It's
remarkable. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Democrats know this. And so, like, for example, now President Trump on Dan Bongino's show yesterday made mention, he's talking about that there's, what the Republicans should do in about 15 different states or 15 different areas is nationalize the election, right? And they should nationalize the election and all of this and so on because they're very corrupt and they just brought these people in here to vote. Now, when you look at that, and if you know anything about civics, that's not going to happen, right? You're not going to nationalize elections anywhere. That's not going to happen. So this is Trump's the way of negotiating. He is putting the Democrats on their heels by throwing something like that out there and forcing them to reckon with that. That's not going to happen. So you're going to see a lot of this kind of back and forth smack talk between now and November.
All right. Anyway, very exciting, and I just brought that out because everyone, if you just follow X or Twitter, you think that his supporters have left him, and it's not the case. They're putting their money in. All right. All right. This one,
everybody's running for the hills, and we can't support Trump anymore. You would think they all left.
Okay, reminder everyone, go to georgemagazine.com and go get the dispatch. And when you do that every morning, Monday through Friday, what you'll do is get an email with all these stories that are curated personally by me, you, the rest of the team.
The rest of the George team.
There's a lot of stories. And then we whittle them down. Okay, this one, a lot of people are talking about, Dave Blaze. All right. Older women, I can't believe they said that, drive Melania documentary to box office success with 7 million opening weekend.
How old were they?
I read it. Dave is like 45. I'm like, oh, you're a young chick. Would you like a date to the Melania?
Wait a minute. That article said that women at 45 are older women.
I read the article. I got too loud there. Guys, hold on. I must settle down. I did not say it too loud. The article said older women, and I said, oh, okay, older women. It was like 45-ish. I was like, oh my goodness. Jeez, I gotta take some older women out on a date. All right, just joking. All right. So $7 million is short of what they paid, but money's still coming in with that. But I didn't see it yet. Some of the reviews from the left, obviously, they're bad about it. But this one's an interesting, fair one.
Well, I will tell you, if this documentary, whatever it is, because it's more like reality TV.
I love it. Yeah,
it's more like a reality TV thing than a real documentary. But if it rakes in good money, that will be another blow to the left.
All right, we're just
what was that big documentary? Something 9/11, Fire 9/11.
I stopped watching documentaries unless it's NFL documentaries. I like those NFL like behind the scenes ones. That's what I've been watching.
I like the documentaries where the rhinoceroses push over the Jeeps.
All right, Dave, can we do the Melania video?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Talk to me about some of the things that you did when you were there.
I mean, first of all, it was a fascinating glimpse into seeing what is her life like, not only here in New York City at her penthouse just a few blocks away here from Rockefeller Center, where we are right now, to life at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, she really takes you behind the scenes of what life was like leading up to the inauguration. There is a lot of fashion, okay? So she's meeting with stylists, fashion designers. She talks about growing up as a model.
All right, I'm going to see it, but I'm going to see it because I have Amazon, so it'll be on Amazon Prime. So I'll see it.
Great, really?
I haven't gone to the last movie I went to in the theater. Dave, could you guess? And don't joke around. You know what?
Oh, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Close. It was Grease. It was Grease.
Grease. Okay.
Do you want me to sing some Grease?
I saw Grease as well. Daniel hit it right. Daniel said it was Fahrenheit 9/11. That is the all-time biggest money-making documentary, Fahrenheit 9/11.
All right, no, really, all joking aside, the last time I went to the movie theater, Top Gun Maverick.
Really? You went to the movies to see that?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Dude, in New York, let me tell you something. You go to the movies, so you and your girl, you want to go to the movies. Easy $120. $120 to go see a movie. By the time you get the tickets, and then you have the popcorn and the drink or whatever it is, and it's massive. Why? And then you're sitting there with it's crazy.
All right.
And then 80-inch widescreen beautiful televisions now. They're throwing them at you. You walk into Best Buy, they're shoving the boxes at you, saying, "Here, take a TV."
Dave, you got to get out more. Okay, can I just say that?
I'm just saying. I'm out all the time, but the thing is that it just seems like okay.
Thank you so much, everyone. You're watching.
Like, for example, one more thing, Gene. Yeah, I'd like the football games. The football games in the cold, right? Those poor slobs that are sitting all the way up in the upper deck, freezing with frostbite and so on. They could have been in the comfort of their living room.
That's why they're Miami Dolphins fans and not Jets fans. All right, we got to go, Dave.
It's warm. It's a nice angle. They got all the cameras. You see everything. They got the virtual calls.
All right, Dave, we got to go. Thank you. It's only Tuesday, right? We'll see you guys
You have another 3 days of this.
All right, thank you. Please go to George Magazine, signup.com. Sign up for the Dispatch for free. Thank you, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.